What if I told you I went from being a first-gen Mexican working construction to now making 6 figures a year, waking up in a beautiful Miami apartment, all by posting TikToks online? And if I lost it all today, here's a 7-tip roadmap that is going to show you how I would personally go back to making 10K a month as a TikTok Shop affiliate in 2025. All you need is a phone, Wi-Fi connection, and it doesn't matter if you go to school or have a job. When there's a will, there's a way. So unless you hate making money, get off this video because it is not for you. And if you love making money and want to learn, keep watching this video because I will show you exactly the steps needed to go from 0 to 10K. Step 1, research viral products like a pro. Before you even think about promoting anything on your journey to 10K a month, you need to learn how to find viral products. Imagine you're playing Fortnite, right? Would you rather have a wood base or a metal base? That's how I think about it. Winning products are the metal foundation to reaching 10K per month as an affiliate. But the problem is a lot of people are bots and they get stuck building wood bases. They don't know where to find winning products. They look at outdated videos that went viral 2 years ago. TikTok Shop has been around for about almost 2 years. The same products and the same videos that went viral back then are not the products that are gonna go viral right now. The same trending styles don't work anymore. They also follow very bullshit advice from people that don't really know what they're talking about, and they find products with very low commission. We're here to win. We're not here to make 2K, 3K. We are here to make 10K and beyond, right? So we need products that are gonna give us high percentage, are not gonna give us stock issues, are gonna have a wow factor, products that people actually care about. So if you actually wanna see success like I got with my first winning product, these are the things that you need to do. Scroll on your For You page, see what TikTok is showing you. On your personal TikTok, you're gonna get ads from TikTok Shop products or brands, and TikTok is really good at showing viewers or customers what they like or what TikTok thinks you like. What is TikTok telling you? What type of products are TikTok showing you? There's probably been a few products already that you have seen on your own For You page that you're like, I would be interested in running that as an affiliate. Why? Because it looks cool, it looks like it solves a problem, or you personally already use a product or whatever it is and you're like, I actually use it, it works, I want people to know my results, and you want to share that, right? That is one way you can do it. You can also set filters on TikTok once you have a semi of an idea of what you want to run. You can use this by setting filters to show you dates, likes, views, and all of these metrics are going to show you products that went viral a few weeks ago, a few days ago, or even that are going viral right now. Or if you don't want to do any of that because you're lazy, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a pretty lazy person when it comes to a lot of these things, but there's a software called the Daily Virals that really does cut all the extra shit and just shows you everything on one screen. It'll show you the viral products that are going viral right now, the viral videos that are going viral right now, and the affiliate accounts that are going viral right now. And again, it'll show you likes, views, and then also you can save videos and just have a big folder of viral content that you can later use to make your own twist on those videos into your own content. And another extra thing that a lot of people don't talk about when trying to find viral TikTok Shop products is finding a product that you relate to. Because like I said earlier, you probably know somebody who actually takes the product or uses the product. But why am I saying this? I'm saying this because people can feel energy through the camera. You're probably feeling my energy through the camera right now. Pause. But what I mean is that people can tell when you're lying. I'm being 100% honest with you guys right now, and I feel like most of you watching are gonna be like, no, this guy somewhat knows what he's talking about, or at least I hope you guys think that I know what I'm talking about. But think about when you're watching a TikTok Shop video and it's a very poor TikTok Shop video, right? What are you thinking? You're probably thinking this product sucks, this guy or girl is a horrible marketer, and who the fuck is buying this? Right? These are the questions you're probably asking yourself when you see a shitty TikTok Shop video. And this tip is really good because you're gonna relate to the product more, and it's gonna be easier for you to sell to the viewer. People want real reviews. People want to buy from real people. Nobody wants to buy from television ads anymore or YouTube ads. People want to buy from real people like me, like you, your neighbor, your mom, people that actually have the product and decided to post a review on it on TikTok and maybe make some money on the side. That is how TikTok Shop started. And it's going to stay like that. Why? Because like I said, people want to buy from real people. Step 2, pick a product that pays and pops. So after you did all that research, there should be a product that you already have your eyes locked on, or that you think that you're like, hey man, I really relate to that shit, you know? I'm gonna try to sell that to somebody else. Start it off. Here's how to not fuck up, because if you mess this up, bro, you're not gonna make any money and you're gonna probably quit and be broke as fuck. But do not promote products that have low commissions. Please, 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 please do not promote products that have less than 15%, because do the math, buddy. If you sell 100K GMV revenue of a product and you only get 10K, you are dumb. Respectfully though, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? I personally go for products that are over 20%. 15%, I would think about it, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, you know, the money could be there. 20% is a minimum where you should want to stay. Because like I said, do the math. You run up 100K GMV, you get 20K back. Profit. No middleman, nothing. Go straight to your pocket. Would you rather have that from doing the same exact type of work and only getting 10K or 20K? Don't be a bot, be a pro, to minimum 20K. If you can get lucky, there is very good products out there that do 30%, 35%, and even 40, but they're rare and you have to find them. But sometimes those higher commission products are not that good to work with because the product doesn't really have that wow factor. And that kind of goes into my next step, is finding products that have a wow factor, right? There's been many times where I'm scrolling my personal TikTok For You page and I'm like, bro, this looks cool as fuck. Like, I want to run this, right? This could be that it solves a very generic problem, but in a unique way, right? The term wow factor is very loose, but you'll know when you see it because you're going to be intrigued as a buyer. You're not even going to be thinking about it as a seller. You're going to be intrigued as a buyer because you're going to personally want to buy it and use it. And another lesson is that you would want to have these wow factor products because people want to make their life easier, right? People are lazy, bro. I'm gonna be dead ass. People are so lazy. I'm lazy, right? I DoorDash, right? And what is DoorDash? DoorDash is a product. I don't want to go to the store. I want somebody to deliver. You know, if I could get somebody to feed it to me too, I'd be down with that. I'm joking. But you get what I'm saying. People want to make their life easier. Sometimes people are just looking for an easy way out. For example, people take fitness supplements to reach their fitness goals. Do these supplements work? Who knows? Good products are gonna sell, but people want to get told what to do and what to buy to solve their own unique problem. Another thing to look for, something else you shouldn't do when trying to find a viral product, is partnering with brands that aren't reputable, because this can fuck you over and you're gonna be so sad because you're probably going to get screwed. What I mean by this is that there's good people out there who run, you know, very good businesses, but there's also the other side of business where people aren't so nice, and you'll run up their product and they're going to be like, yo, we don't want to pay you. And you're going to be like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean you don't want to pay me? And they're going to be like, we'll just pay you, we'll just pay you $1,000, $2,000. $1,000, $2,000 is a lot of money, especially if, you're on your way to making 10K. But let's say you made this brand 50K GMV and 20% profit. It's a good chunk of change. And they only want to pay you out 2K because then they start making up these excuses of this and that, inventory, oh, we don't have the funds to it, this and that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Don't work with brands that aren't reputable. A way to find out what brands are reputable is look at how many affiliates are running their product, right? What are the reviews saying in their comments as well, or in the product listing? And if you're into this online money space, you're probably on Twitter, or you probably know other TikTok Shop affiliates. You can just ask them, be like, hey, does this brand, are they good business partners? Because at the end of the day, they're the ones paying you out, and you kind of just don't want to get screwed over. Because I don't know about you guys, but if somebody was, kind of fucking me over with payments, I'd be mad as fuck. I'll be honest. To the point where I'm pulling up. You feel me? Another bonus tip. Me personally, I haven't seen anybody on YouTube say this. Pick brands that have giveaways, bro. Why should you pick brands that have giveaways? Because these brands are spending thousands of dollars for you to run their products, for you to make them money. And on top of the commission that you're already making, they're giving you even more money, bro. For example, on one of the brands that I work for, 5K GMV is $1,000 extra that we're just giving to you for you just promoting a product, right? Or there's brands that will literally give you a Lamborghini Urus for doing 1 million GMB. Imagine that. And if you don't take the Lambo, you get the cash equivalent, which is around 300,000. So imagine you run up a million GMB, 25% commission. That's 250,000 plus an extra 300,000 because you got them to a mil. So now you are at half a mil. So now that 25% turned into 55% commission, all because you ran up their product. So that is what I'm saying. Find products that have giveaways because, dude, they are willing to spend dumb money on you. Now let's talk about how to actually get somebody to buy off your video. This is probably one of the most important things because this is what you're saying to the viewer. This is what they're seeing on their phone, on their tablet, on their computer. And if you don't know how to sell, you're not gonna make any money. Step 3, write a script that sells fast. TikTok Shop is not like YouTube. People are not gonna just sit on your TikTok video and be like, oh, hopefully this video gets good. No, if your hook is not on point, bro, you are cooked, you are screwed. Your hook is literally life or death in TikTok. You have less than a second to get the viewer's attention. Do this. Go on your own personal TikTok right now. How fast do you scroll away from a video? Do it right now. You probably did it. It probably took you less than a second, probably a split second. Because why? Because the hook wasn't engaging. Whatever TikTok showed you right now, it wasn't engaging enough for you to stay on it. So with that ideology, how can we get people to stay on their videos? Your hook is going to be the most important part of the video. Ask yourself this. What hooks are working for other TikTok Shop videos? What hooks are working for other TikTok Shop affiliates? And what hooks are working for this TikTok Shop product, but in other videos? These are the questions you need to be asking yourself in order to properly get a good hook. And I know I'm kind of going very on, making a good script, but the thing is, a lot of people kind of overthink this TikTok script and are like, yo, I need to make a script and follow it word for word. No. Why? Because like I said, people follow energy. If the energy is there, people are going to relate to you. People are going to want to watch you. People are going to want to buy from you. And honestly, making scripts could be a whole nother video in itself where I kind of just go even deeper. If you guys want that video, let me know because I can definitely do a whole video on writing scripts because I used to be a little nerd back in the day and just keep writing away, keep typing away when I would make my TikTok Shop videos. But for now, I'll just give you a basic blueprint on how you can easily just make a quick TikTok Shop script. Me personally, I've broken down every single one of my scripts into 3 parts: my hook, my body, and my CTA. Your hook is going to be the most important part and it's going to then transition into your body. Your body is going to be the beef of the hamburger, bro. It's going to be where all the nutrition is stored, all the information, all the good stuff. And then your CTA is gonna be your call to action. Your call to action is gonna be your scarcity, your promotion, whatever deal they're having, right? And the viewer is gonna be like, oh my God, I need to buy this right now because they're probably going out of stock, whatever, blah, blah, blah. With those 3 basic outlines of a TikTok Shop script, you need to look at other TikTok Shop scripts and kind of copy them, but put your own twist to them. You don't need to start from scratch, bro. Copy what's already going viral, get it on the sheet, tailor that script to your product, to your own ability, to your own personal advantage, and tailor it to you. Look at these high performing videos and ask yourself, what did they say that I can use to sell even more, right? When you're copying a viral video, you should copy it to make it better, not to make it just to make it because, oh, this idea is good and I want to run it. No, you should make this video because you want to make it even better and sell even more. We're not here to throw Hail Marys, bro. We're not here to, shoot from the half court and hopefully make it in. No, we're here to get results. We're here to actually make money. Now you know how to script your video, but now you're probably asking yourself, okay, Nick, I have all this information. How do I actually make a video? And when do I post it? How many times a day do I post it? What do I need to put in my video? What do I need to say? And this is what step 4 is all about. I know this may sound corny or kind of scammy even, but literally you are one post away from changing your life forever. Just like I did about over a year ago when I posted my first viral video, I literally went from not doing anything for about a month on this one specific product, and I was about to get even kicked off the brand that I was running it for, until all of a sudden I just changed my ideology on the product. I just changed the way I looked at things, and boom, I promise you, I went viral and I made so much bank, bro. I made so much bank, I quit my job. I quit my shitty ass job, guys. And that is literally the thing about TikTok Shop, right? It has made people so much money overnight that it's actually crazy that to the average person, if they don't know anything about online business or business in general, or they're kind of just sketchy or sketched out about, you know, online money, they're probably going to think you're a scammer. And you're going to get that if you're going to be in the online money world, to be honest. People think I scam. I don't scam. I just tell, you know, people how to make TikTok Shop videos. And one of the lessons you can learn from my own personal experience is to just keep posting. I literally said that I was posting for over a month every day, sometimes even 2 or 3 times a day, and nothing was working. The most I would get was, for example, one time I got 4K views in 30 minutes. Bro, TikTok blue balled the fuck out of me. I thought I was gonna go viral. I told my mom, I was like, Mom, we gonna make it out the hood. We gonna make it out the hood. Cap, nothing happened. 4K in 30 minutes, and they didn't do the shit afterwards. But don't get discouraged if your first video does not go viral. Bro, you have to earn your stripes. You have to do the work. Just like I did, I kept posting. I put my head down. I was in the trenches and just kept writing away, making scripts, finding ways to just keep pushing, and like I said, when there's a will, there's a way. And there was a way because I was willing to put the work. And another key thing about posting TikTok Shop products is that you need to post with purpose. Don't half-ass these videos, bro. Because like I've said so many times in this video, people feel energy. If you're half-assing videos, people are gonna feel that, and people are not gonna be wanting to buy from you, bro. People are gonna be like, yo, this guy's weird as fuck, or this girl is weird as fuck. I don't wanna buy from them. You wanna be that weirdo on TikTok, bro? No. You wanna be that rich motherfucker on TikTok, right? Exactly. So keep posting. Do not get discouraged. Don't just be out here posting random content because you know what's gonna happen, bro. You're gonna be fucking working at McDonald's or working construction. Nothing wrong, bro, but you know, if you think you're destined for more, then go for it. Don't half-ass your job. Do not half-ass this opportunity to change your life, because then nothing happens if nothing happens. If you know, you know. Do you know? But you know, my advice is to be honest, bro, post like it's your job, because one day you're gonna get paid from posting TikToks. One day you're gonna get paid from getting commission off TikTok. And how are you gonna be good at it? You're gonna be good at it by being relatable, by having good energy, by having good hooks. You know, another thing is you're probably like, okay, Nick, you said all that, but how many times do I post, bro? Post 1 to 3 times a day. Do not post 5 times a day. That is not enough time to let TikTok do its thing. 3 posts max. I'm being so dead ass, bro. I hate when I see people post like 5 to 10 videos a day. It's like, Nick, I'm doing the work. No, you're not, bro. You cannot make 5 to 10 good TikTok Shop videos a day. I don't give a fuck who you are. There is nobody that I know that can make good TikTok Shop videos 5 to 10 times a day. I tried it. I fucking failed. It wasn't until I logged in and I started posting 1 to 3 times a day for a certain product or certain products. And then that's how I went viral, because I dialed in what was working and I was posting 1 to 3 times a day. And you're probably like, okay, Nick, you said all that, but how many times should I be posting? Buddy, post whenever. I've literally posted videos at 2 in the morning. I wake up and I've gone viral. I've posted videos before my job, you know, when I used to go work at 6 a.m. And by the time I'm off, I went viral. It doesn't matter what time you post, bro, because there's somebody always going to be up and being a degenerate watching your video. I mean, hey, what time you went to bed last night? You probably went to bed at fucking 4 in the morning, and you were probably scrolling on TikTok and saw somebody's TikTok Shop video last night, and you probably bought it. Exactly. So it doesn't matter what time that you're posting these videos. The reason I say that you should only post 1 to 3 times a day is because that is enough feedback from TikTok that is going to show you, you know, what went good. Me personally, if you post a video and it gets over 1,000 views, that's a decent video that has kind of, you know, that oomph factor to it, right? And how you can break that video down is just by changing a little bit, bro. Maybe say the hook a little more aggressive. Maybe lay back a little bit on the hook, right? Maybe have your CTA be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe have your body be less scientific and more relatable, right? This is data that you need in order to go viral. You need data. You need to know what is working for you and how you can do better. Every video you post should be better than the last one you posted, and then that video should be better than the last one you posted before then, and etc. Until one day you get a viral video and you're like, damn, that Mexican kid Nick Lopez, you know, the 1'5'10" green eyes, beautiful face, he knew what he was talking about. You're welcome. And being a TikTok Shop affiliate literally changed my life, and that is how I went from going from zero, being broke as fuck, living in the hood, working construction, to making over 6 figures figures a year profit, not revenue, profit. And I did that in about 5 months, literally 5 months of me just having kind of almost no social life and just sitting in my small college apartment and being logged in, writing TikTok scripts every day, filming every day. And that's how I did it, man. You have to do the boring work. Every day is going to be the same. You're going to get tired of it being repetitive, but that is what it takes in order to be successful. That is what it takes in order to just make 10K, right? And that is the same thing that you need to do to make $1 million, is to just lock in, do the exact same thing every day, and the reward will come. Why? Because when there is a will, there's a way. But the thing is, now that I am managing a lot of these 7 and 8 figure brands on TikTok, I don't necessarily post TikToks anymore, but now I manage these big brands that need creators. That is why I'm going so hard on content, because I want people to come join my brands. I work alongside Jimmy Farley and my uncle Rob the Bank, and we are looking for affiliates that want to make money, that are hungry, that want to change their life. So if that sounds interesting to you, click the first link down below. But let's get back into the video. Step 5, analyze your data like a scientist. Content is king, but without data, none of this shit fucking matters, right? I see people all the time complaining about why they're not going viral. They're like, but I'm doing the best I can. No, you're not, bro. You're not doing the best you can, because if you were doing the best you can, you would realize that you are the problem and you need to fix it. Stop blaming these external factors. The reason you're not going viral is because you just didn't go viral, and that is okay. We're here to improve. We're here to get better. We're here to put in the work every day and get better results. And that is exactly what you don't want to be doing. You don't want to be fucking bitching around and blaming everything else but yourself. Whenever I have bad videos, I treat it differently. For example, when I had my first viral TikTok shop video, like I said, I kept throwing shit at the board. Nothing was popping off, man. Honestly, I got sad because I was trying for about 6 weeks and nothing was popping off. It wasn't until I took a step back, realized, what I was doing, and I was like, okay, let me switch it up. You know what that switch up was? I switched languages. I went from English content to Spanish content. I didn't pop off right away on Spanish. I still had to put in the tiers, earn my stripes. But what I did was kept working, kept fixing my scripts, and eventually I went viral in Spanish. I got the confidence from going viral in Spanish. I went back to English. I didn't go viral in English right away, but I started popping off again on English. But the thing is, I took that step back and I was like, what can I do better? And I realized what I could have done better, and I did it. And it made me a shit ton of money. Like, I quit my job. You feel me? So lock the fuck in. And when you're making these videos, you should be asking yourself these very important questions. You should be asking yourself, would you personally buy from this video? Look at your video, look at it as in the most unbiased way possible, and just ask yourself, would I buy this from myself? Do I trust myself in this video? Do I look believable? One of the things that I keep saying to all my creators that I work with is energy matters. You can tell when somebody is lying because something just feels off, right? Even if you've never met them. Or even if you never met them in person, you know how that person you're like, you don't talk like that. You feel like you're putting up a front, right? Be relatable. Another thing that you can do to get feedback on your own videos is just reading comments. What are people saying? Are people just shitting on you? Are people asking questions about the product? This is feedback that you're getting in real time from real people, right? You want these people to just be curious about what you're selling when you're trying to teach them or what you're trying to sell them. And you need to just get analytical instead of complaining. Look at the data. What is the data telling you? What are the comments telling you? What are the views telling you? What are the likes telling you? Are people interested? And if they're interested, why are they interested? Are you interesting? What did you say that got them hooked into the video? Would you buy from yourself because you said this? Do you look believable as well? These are all things that you need to be asking yourself instead of complaining. And now you damn near have everything almost completed and you're almost on your way to 10K a month. But the thing is, this is important. You need to learn how to scale. Step 6, double down on what works. You don't always need new ideas, but you need to learn how to make these old ideas better. A lot of people get hits and get these viral videos, but they move on too quickly. They don't double down on what the data is telling them and what is actually working. When you literally have the winning sauce right in front of you, but you're out here trying to chase the next viral video. So once you start seeing some success, this is what I recommend. Make some slight tweaks in your hook and your CTA. Maybe say it faster, more aggressive. Maybe get less scientific and more relatable, get more emotional. Literally this can 10x your results and can get a specific demographic to buy, and certain demographics even buy more than other ones. Most people move on too quick instead of seeing what's in front of them because they need to just refine what's winning. Iterate and evolve what already works. That is how you build momentum. That is how you're going to win in this game game of TikTok Shop. After doing this for almost 2 years now, I can strongly say that if you don't listen to this piece of advice, you will crumble and you will fail, because it almost happened to me. Which brings me to step 7, mindset. 10K a month might feel out of reach right now, and I felt that same way. I hated waking up every morning at 6 a.m. I would literally tell myself every Monday on the way to work, another Monday that I can't do whatever I want. And that stuck with me because it was true. I had to go clock in, I had to go put a hard hat on, I had to go look at blueprints, I had to go somewhere that I didn't want to be at, that I was just sad going to every morning, and it stuck with me. And how many times have you found yourself in that same situation where you're like, damn, I don't want to be here? You're looking at the clock, you're looking at your phone, or you're working construction and you're outside and it's hot as fuck outside, and you know, you're all sweaty and drenched, or you have concrete on your shoes or caulk on your hand, and you're like, dude, I want a difference. I want to change. I don't want this life for me for the rest of my life. But here's the thing, nothing should stop you as long as you have a phone and a Wi-Fi connection, because that is all you need. I am being so dead ass with you, dude. You do not need all these fancy ass laptops and iPads and lighting kits. You do not need all that. All you need is a phone, Wi-Fi, and the will to work. And I'm telling you this because this is firsthand experience, what I did to make it out the hood, to make it out of my shitty Florida hometown, and to just change not just my life, but the life of my family around me. And that is also how I got into this very beautiful Miami apartment. It wasn't just luck. It wasn't just, you know, somebody handed it to me. It was hard work and determination. And if you truly believe that one video can change your life, you are going to keep posting content. You are going to keep posting videos because you have the hope that one video will change your life. And I promise you, as long as you keep working, it will happen. Most people quit after 3 videos, but winners post 50, 100, 500 videos until they get that one viral video that, you know, they look back and say, damn, it was worth it. It was worth all those long hours, those long nights, those nights where you just didn't even sleep because you were working so much. I literally remember sometimes I would get maybe 3 hours of sleep because I would go to sleep at 3 in the morning, just, you know, trying to figure out this TikTok shit. Wake up at 6, I had to go to work, but I knew that if I just kept working, it was all gonna pay off eventually. And that is the difference between people in Creators Corner and you watching right now. And the best part about all of this is that you're not late. I know you've seen probably thousands of TikTok shop videos where people online talking about how they made 50K, 100K, 500K commission on TikTok, and you're probably like, damn, I can't even make 10. I can't even fathom 10 in my bank account, right? Just know that if you just keep working and trying, it will happen. All it takes is one video to change your life. And that is how you start your journey to 10K a month. And if you want to learn directly from me, click the first link below. I work directly with Jimmy Farley, with Rob the Bank. And like I said, we are looking for affiliates that want to work, that want to change their life, or that just want something different. But here's the thing, our calendar closes very often, as you know, we do not want an overflow of creators. We are very specific on the people that we want within our community, as energy is everything, community is everything, and we want winners. So if you think that you are one of those people, click the first link down below and we will see if you're a good fit for our program. You now have the blueprint that I used to go from 0 to 6 figures as a TikTok shop affiliate. But if you want to know more sauce, click the link to the video where I explain how I made 30K in 30 days for a client.